Hello and welcome to Soul Babes Crafts and Creations. I am Louise and today we are going to talk about squares. I am going to be making some squares from lots of different magazines and books, and these are going to be made into Boggy Creek Blankets for next year's blanket drive. But first, quote of the day. Today's quote of the day is from Positive Affirmations Motivational Daily Calendar, and today's quote is, "Without great ambition, one cannot reach the summit." And that, I can sort of say, rings true. If you don't have a goal, if you don't have a plan, you'll never get there, because where is there going to be? I have another saying that's sort of similar to that, which is, I'm trying to remember it now. It's gone straight out of my head. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So, yes, without ambition, you can't reach a summit because there isn't the summit there to reach. Okay, on to the rest of the video. Right, in general, this segment will be a general show and select segment. I have several magazines and books, and will be getting some the Granny Square cards, and I plan on using all of these to make Boggy Creek blankets, and I'm hoping to mix and match while I do so. So, first set is from Art of Crochet. Now, this was a weekly magazine, and it started in August of 2015 and finished after 120 issues. During that time, we make the blanket that was on the front cover there, which I actually have my one here that I made in that time, and it is very big, so I won't show all of it, but here we go. Lots of different squares. Some are back. Sorry about that. My blanket caught the record button. So, as I was saying, some of the squares are back and forth squares, if I can find one. Try not to catch the thing again. Here we go. There's a back and forth square. And then some of them are granny type squares, where you start in the center and work round. I plan on recreating that, so I have bought yarns, because I can't actually get the yarns that were used in that one, because I don't know what company they used to make their yarns. The labels for them were just had the plain art of crochet with a colour name on it. So I have, in the Wool Warehouse haul that I showed last week, ordered the particular colours. Now this bag is specific for the copy of the blanket, and there we go. That is the colour palette that I am using. And the colours are from Yarnsmith's Create of DK, and which is an all acrylic yarn, and the colours are white, bright pink, bright orange, bright yellow, lime green, teal, light turquoise, hydrangea blue, royal blue, just purple, and sugar plum. I will be using a 4.5mm hook, which is the recommended one for the blanket. I think it's also close to, I think it's a 4mm is what's recommended for the yarn. So I'm only going up one hook size. Now, what I will do is I will probably draw out of a little box. This is the little box with all the numbers in. There we go. All in there. Little box of numbers. I will draw out the numbers. Probably 2 most weeks, but 3 every occasional. Probably once a month I will draw out 3, so that I can try and make all 112 squares, and put them into a Boggy Creek blanket. I might be mixing and matching with other ones, I don't know, because I'm not sure. I know the sizes of the blankets need to be between 35 and 40 inches wide, or 40 by 50, 40 to 50 inches long, or 40 by 40 square. I don't know how many squares, when I do this, will be needed to actually make it, but we'll work that one out later on in the year once I've got a few squares together. So that's the Art of Crochet one. I will draw these out shortly. Right. The second set will be from 3D Granny Squares by Caitie Moore, Sharna Moore, and Celine Semaan. I have this in a digital form, so I will show the picture up that side. Come on, that side. Of the front page. Again, I will draw probably 2 out because there's 100 squares in the book, so I'll probably draw out 2 each week, and I will use yarns from my stash here and the hooks that's suggested in the patterns. Hopefully they will be near on the same size as the ones from the Art of Crochet, therefore being able to be mixed and matched. The third set will be from the 100 Tiles by Sarah Callard. There we go. This is the book that Sam from Manford Makes used in her segment of Tile of the Week. That finished July last year. I am planning, because a lot of the squares aren't, lot of the motifs that are in that particular book aren't square, but I plan on squaring them off and making them again to put into Boggy Creek. All of the squares I plan to make, I want to turn into Boggy Creek blankets and send them off in next year's blanket drive. I will link in the description box below all of the channels that are or have been involved with Boggy Creek Blanket Drive. So Nancy from She's Got Yarn, Lynette from Charmed Grammy, Linan from Nina's Knots Crochet, Billy the Crafty Floridian, Juan the Yarn Addict. I will link them below, and I will also link the Boggy Creek YouTube channel so that you can see what Boggy Creek is all about. It's a camp in Florida that provide the camp experience for children with complex medical conditions, and to allow them to be normal when they aren't able to be normal in a neurodivergent or neurotypical or normal setting. So it's something that is quite close to my heart because I have one who is on the autistic spectrum, and I also have my two boys are both epileptic, so they have difficulty in having normal things to be able to go to, and in reality we've never actually been able to be on holiday because of having to make sure wherever we are close to medical facilities, and that isn't so easy, even for us here in the UK, where we've got hospitals here, there, and everywhere. But a lot of hospitals are closing down. A lot of hospitals are not available all the time, so it's been difficult. So yes, it's something that is close to my heart on that. But anyway, let's continue on. So, as I was saying, the two books of the 100 tiles and the 3D granny squares, I have created a list of all 100 squares or tiles. So that rather than, because I haven't got the book, I'm going to be still doing the same as the art of crochet, because I will draw out the numbers. So here we go, both of them are there. So we've got 100 tiles are blue, and the 3D are green, and the art of crochet are yellow. There we go. So they're all different colours so that I know which ones are which. I will draw them out shortly and then use the list to work out which ones they are, and from there I will then try and show you a picture of what they are going to look like when, or approximately what they're going to look like when I actually made them, and hopefully next week I will show them. I also have on order, I'm just waiting for them to arrive, the Granny Square cards and the Book of Stitches by Claire Montgomerie, and also the Granny Square cards and no, I don't think they're Granny Square cards. I think they're Stitch cards, and the Stitch book by Bella Coco. So with all of that, all of the sets that I've got planned when they all arrived, with all of these different sets, there is a potential of more than 650 squares that I can make for Boggy Creek. And as I say, I'm hoping to mix and match them so that we can make the blankets fun and unique for Boggy Creek. So let me start by drawing out the 3 sets I currently have. So we'll start with the art of crochet. So I'll give them a good shake, and then we'll see what ones I pick. Right, give them a good mixing up in here. Right, I'm going to pick out 2 this week, probably 3 next week. So here we go. So that's 1 and 2. Close up the box before we see what numbers we've got. Okay, so we have tile number 62 and tile number 109. Okay, so let's have a look in the book. Where did I put the book? Here we go. Right. So 62, number 62. That is number 62. There we go. That's a bright pink granny square, flower in the middle. And 109. Oh, nice easy ones for first picking out. That's good. Glad I don't know very complicated ones to start with. So we have a turquoise one. There we go. So, okay. What I might do for future ones is actually put those all into pictures to put it on the screen, because that's heavy. That's heavy to keep lifting up and trying to do. Right, Okay, so art of crochet is done. Next one will be the 3D granny squares. Okay, again, B2, give it a good shake, take the lid off. Right, okay, pick out two, and we have one, two, close the top tub up. Right, okay, number one is going to be number 26, and number two is going to be number 42. Okay, I will see if I can get the pictures of them and put them in the screen. Alright, the final one I will be picking out this week is for the 100 tiles, and giving it a good shake up. Let's take the lid off and we give it a good mix up like this, and I pick out again two, so one and two. Okay, put the lid on, there we go. Right, okay, what numbers do we have? So for the 100 tiles book we have number 11 and number 85. Here we go. Right, again I will try and get the pictures and put them up on screen, so we'll see what ones I will be making from there. Right, okay, now to get on with making them, and I will see you next week with hopefully me have made all of these squares that have been drawn, and we'll be drawing out the next set for next week. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Love and kindness to everyone. Bye for now, and I will see you all soon.